Hi, my name is Kareem Usman, and today I'm just going to be talking a little bit about some of the processes and things that I've learned in Food Science 101 class so far over the year. And for the first reaction I'm going to talk about is fermentation. So, what is fermentation? Fermentation is a biochemical process that gets energy from carbohydrates and does not require oxygen. And it's narrowly defined as the extraction of energy from carbohydrates in the absence of oxygen, which basically essentially just means that the things can get energy from things like carbs and it doesn't require any air, which is basically oxygen, and it can still get the energy without even really needing them. So that's pretty cool. And the next thing I wanted to talk about is actually the double frying method from French fries. And this is actually kind of funny because I worked at a burger place during high school for 2 years, and one of the first things that my boss actually taught me was the double frying method. And as you can see here on the left, this fry looks a little bit lighter, and on the right, it obviously looks a little bit more golden brown. And that's because basically you fry it once on a lower temperature, and then you actually go ahead and fry it again on a higher temperature. And basically, what this does is that all the additional water evaporates from the skin, and so when you put it back in, the rest of the water, when it's gone, it allows the skin to brown and crisp really quickly before anything gets like any overcooked, and it just gets really crispy and crunchy and nice on the outside, and it stays fluffy and light on the inside, which is perfect and exactly what you're looking for in a good French fry. And that was the double frying method. The next two I'm actually going to talk about is two here, and the first one is the Maillard reaction. So, what is the Maillard reaction? Maillard reaction is an extremely complex process, and it's the reaction between reducing sugars and proteins by the impact of heat. And the Maillard reaction starts with the reaction of reducing sugar with an aminate, which creates glycosylation. And basically, the sugar amino acid reaction forms a rearrangement which can lead to more complicated organic reactions. And then this one actually has two on it. So the second one, I'll just segue into that, which is caramelization, which is actually from this module. And with heat, table sugar, it can be broken down into glucose and fructose, and from there, multiple sugary compounds can be formed, each with a distinct aroma and flavor. And I believe that caramelization was actually the last process for a cookie in this module, and it's basically when the cookie in the end gets its nice golden brown texture on the outside and really crisps up and hardens and gets that nice crispy outside but soft gooey inside that you really love to see on a cookie. And this is just another picture of the Maillard reaction that I thought was a little bit, I guess, pretty complex of a picture, but it was just cool to see, to get a better idea of really exactly what happens during the Maillard reaction. And the last thing for me, the last reaction, is the endothermic reaction. And basically, for the endothermic reaction, in food, its most energies has been put to the release during the reaction. An example is baking a cake. You'll have to keep heating the cake in order for the reaction to continue. Exothermic and endothermic are very important terms, and they're kind of the same thing, but endothermic reactions are called because they absorb heat from the environment. And basically, like given in this cake example, you'll have to keep on heating it up in order for the reaction to continue, because they take the heat from it in order to keep on going. And so that's why you would need to continue to keep heating up the cake in order for the reaction to work, because it takes the energy from the heat. And yeah, these are just 5 of many things that we've learned so far in this class, and hopefully we get to learn a little bit more in this last coming month. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it overall. So far, I'm having a blast in this class. I would definitely recommend anybody to take it in their coming years. And yeah, thank you.